I was outside, man, living life, They've recently reopened the community center in the middle of the hood in Park Heights, Baltimore, across the street from where my grandpeoples live. So on my way to check on a family member that lives with them, you know what I'm saying? I went to go check out the community center. I'm like, hey, I hear you guys have weights. I'm trying to work out. Check the place out. So I signed up. It only took 5 minutes. I got me a quick 30-minute workout in because I was just checking the place out. You feel me? And in the middle of my workout session, I get a text message on Discord, and he sends me these pictures of the player Eric West. Here, let me include the second one real quick. So I had to re-record this a couple of times because I'm not going to do what I usually do and read his comments and his description and one at a time, pinpoint every single lie he's saying and proving it wrong with my own footage. I'm not going to do all of that because you guys basically see my point by now. Okay? I did an hour-long video where I took all of the bullshit claims that all the people that dislike me in the Pirate 101 community said. I made an hour-long video debunking all of that shit. I mean, these motherfuckers say I'm the liar, yet they're the ones that said I was a mall cop, that they're the ones that said I was a bald guy when I have a head full of hair. They're the ones that said some of the most ridiculous shit that I've ever heard, that I have a domestic abuse charge against my ex-girlfriend Hope, and that because I got arrested beating the shit out of her, even though you cannot be a law enforcement officer in any state that I know of with a domestic charge. So my last video I talked about, how to tell if somebody's lying, and the method that I use is I let them speak, and if what they say contradicts, then they're not telling you the truth. These motherfuckers said all of that shit and I proved it all wrong, yet here we go, almost a year later, these fuckers are basically saying still that I'm the one that's lying. So I already made an hour-long video proving all of this shit wrong. I'll put it somewhere in the video description. I'm not going to do that here. What I am going to do, however, is this. And I still have not fixed my headset cutting off problem. But that's okay. But what I am going to do here is this, right? I want you guys to notice something here, man. This guy made a whole new character. He trained a pet for a whole new character. He got gear for a whole new character. So he spent time leveling up his character, then leveling up a bunch of pets to get the best one for that character, then farming for the gear to have the best gear for that character, just so he could fight Daddy. He could have fought me anytime he wanted on his original account, but he stopped beating me because I kept eliminating him in tournaments. But he's trying to spin the narrative like I'm the one that avoided fighting him. You guys have seen my videos. Y'all know how I get down. I fight anybody. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, this is what I mean, man. When people lie, there's contradictions. You guys have never seen me run from a fight. No matter how these people try to spin that narrative, I fight anybody. And sometimes that's not a good trait. You know what I'm saying? I got jumped one time when I was 9 because I fight anybody. So that's not always a good trait to have. But I digress. But he did all of this, man. He made a whole nother character. This is why I tell you guys to leave the house, man. Because when you don't leave the house, when you sit in the house playing video games all day, when you sit in the house hanging out with weirdos all day, this is what the fuck happens, man. You get so obsessed with another man that you claim you don't have a crush on that you make a whole nother character dedicated to that man just to fight that man when you could have fought him the entire time on your original account, man. And I heard rumors, you know what I'm saying? Before I quit the game, before I quit RNG 101. Well, I mean, I didn't quit the game. I was actually on earlier doing some matches. But before I stopped playing it actively, like I still get on from time to time to do matches. You know, I might stream some matches later on today if Jack agrees to do some matches. But before I stopped actively playing this game, you know what I'm saying? I heard rumors that Alan Sharp was Eric West. One guy tried to gossip uh, to me about that shit. And I'm just like, dude, I don't give a fuck, man. I don't give a fuck about an Alan Sharp. I don't give a fuck about an Eric West. I don't care who these people were married to. I don't care how many children they have. I don't care what fucking job they have. Don't gossip to me about another man. The only thing I care about when I play these fucking video games is how good is the player. When I play World of Tanks, man, I shut all that gossip shit down. It's like, okay, cool, you do this, you do that, but are you good at the game? If so, we're recruiting. You know what I'm saying? In Pirate 101, when I meet somebody, okay, you do this, you do that, I don't give a fuck. Are you good at the game? Oh, you're good at the game? Let's have some matches. Oh, you suck at the game? Well, this is how you can get better. That's all I give a fuck about. People that got lives outside of these stupid video games, they're not worried about whose alt account is who and whose side character is who. And they damn sure ain't worried about making a whole nother character just so they can fucking be obsessed with daddy and try to get matches with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sound like a dick. I really am not. Because people think I'm attacking their characters when I say you gotta leave the fucking house and get some fresh air. You have to, or shit like this happens. The dude, I mean, you gotta be kidding me, man. Like, I was fucking riding around enjoying life, and then somebody sends me these text messages of a guy basically admitting that he made a whole nother character just dedicated to fighting me. You gotta be kidding me, man. I got ex fucking girlfriends that don't eat. Well, actually, I can't. Let me not lie and say that, because you know what I'm saying. One of my stalker exes, I did put on a video, the same video I was talking about earlier. So let me not say that. But come on, man. Like, this is why you gotta leave the house, man. The dude made a whole nother character. Like, I forgot this guy existed, honestly. You know what I'm saying? But he made a whole nother character just to fight me, just to fight daddy. And then he's going to try to say that I'm lying about my record. Here's the thing, man. If I'm such a liar, it's ironic, right? The only people that have been proven to have been lying this whole time is these fuckers. These fuckers are the ones that said I have domestic abuse charges against my ex-girlfriend when you can't have domestic charges to be a law enforcement officer. These are the people that say I made up my certification even though I put it on the fucking screen with my full name and the academy I went to so anybody can fact check it. These are the people that have been caught lying, yet they're trying to spin the narrative that I'm the one that's lying. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to use some critical thinking skills, okay? I've been known as the best player on Pirate 101 for years. I've been known as the best Buccaneer for years even before that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm such a liar, if I'm lying about beating all of these guys on a regular, consistent basis, how did I get the reputation that I had in the first place? You know what I'm saying? How did I get so popular in the community in the first place? Because you have a lot of motherfuckers that said that they're better at the game than they actually are, yet nobody knows about them. You know what I'm saying? They leave the game, they're forgotten about in a day. I leave the game, you know what I'm saying? Every couple of months when I stop playing the game actively, somebody's always making a post about me, making a video about me, or gossiping about me. That's the difference. So if I'm making all this shit up, why does the opposite show? If I was just some regular guy making up my records about people, nobody would talk about me. I wouldn't have any credibility. I have credibility because I put in work. But you know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say, man. Enjoy this Pirate 101 rant while you can, because this will probably be one of the last rants I make about the game. And this isn't even about the game. This is really about a specific player, about the players in general, man. You know, I made a video saying how to tell when somebody's lying, man. This is how you can tell when somebody's lying. When one person is minding his own business, going through life, and another guy just randomly decides to fucking, you know what I'm saying, bring him up for no reason, man. Like, you gotta be kidding me. He says in this description that Mason was the first guy to point out my lie. It's like, dude, man. Like, this is I'm out, man. I'm tired of dealing with narcissists. I'm tired of dealing with psychopaths, man. This is fucking insane, man. His friend Mason was the one that was caught lying. He lied about me having domestic abuse charges, man. He lied about me being a. He lied about me doing all kinds of shit. Yet I'm the one that got fucking exposed for lying. I'm out, man. These fuckers, man. Leave the house, man. These fuckers is just straight delusional, man. Straight narcissistic, man. I'm out. I'm done dealing with these people, man. If you guys see me on Pirate101 and you want to have a match, hit me up. I still play the game, just not actively, man. Don't fucking try to gossip about me about who is who's alt. I don't give a shit, man. Somebody else tried to tell me before, like, at the end of 2020 that this guy was Eric. Well, it's like, dude, man, I don't care who's who. I only play this game for PvP. I really don't give a fuck about these people personally. I got a life outside of games for that shit. I want to get to know somebody personally. I go hang out with them in person, man. So, I mean, yeah. I'm out, man. Leave the house. Pirate 101 people. Please don't be like this guy. It's fucking ridiculous.